Hi, this is Courtney, and this is part 3 to my Having Money Trouble. My blog spot is The Lost Art of Resourcefulness, and my book is The Mud and the Lotus, a guide and workbook for yoga teachers, available on Amazon. And so yoga principles are connecting the body to the mind, and how we think and how we behave is actually yoga, though we don't think of yoga as anything more than physical movement. So that being said, let's talk a little bit about the mind and the body, and simple things about how we behave in life is run by how we think, and how we think determines the quality of our life. So meal planning. If you are on a budget and you don't meal plan, you're missing a big opportunity. There are millions of opportunities every day to save money. There are only a few times a year when big things happen, like getting a tax return or having a big job or selling a car or selling something valuable. But every day there are opportunities to save money. And one thing that you can do is meal plan. If you're not a good cook, then start with the basics like breakfast food, sandwiches, tacos, and spaghetti. You can make those basic things by just cooking noodles, cooking up some meat or lentils or veggie meat, and adding spaghetti sauce and Parmesan cheese. And for less than $10, you have a meal that you can eat 2 or 3 times. A lot of people don't know that the cost of food out at a restaurant is a 300% markup. So what you pay $3 for at home, you're going to pay $9 for out in the marketplace. And that added up over time, if your daily budget is $10 to eat for a month, that's $300 a month. If you eat out, you're going to end up spending about $900 a month. So see, it really is a big, huge savings that people just don't think about. Making eggs and toast, oatmeal, things like that are really cheap. Bananas, apples, and oranges are really cheap foods. Spinach is pretty cheap. Lettuce, tomato, avocados aren't expensive. Simple things, simple foods. The more processed the food, the more expensive. Also, simple things like your diet cause healing. You see these commercials for diabetes, and they're like, you can heal diabetes with this medicine, or you can manage your diabetes. The truth is, you can heal diabetes and you can prevent diabetes with massive diet changes. And I can say that because I work in that field with those people and I see it every day. Eating at home, eating whole foods is a great way. Tacos. Last night I bought a package of organic Garden of Eden tacos. Now, if you're on a really tight budget, maybe you can't do the organic. $5 for a taco kit. Bought some turkey meat, some lettuce, tomato, and I want to say the whole thing maybe cost $12 for my husband and myself, and we had leftovers. So again, no more than $3 a meal. Peanut butter and jelly, basic sandwich foods, those are all really, really cheap. A really good cookbook to get if you're not sure how to cook and you want to cook cheaply. It's a Mennonite cookbook. It's called Cooking More with Less, and it gives really good basics and substitutions if you're out of things. The basic old Betty Crocker cookbooks are great as well. So meal planning is huge. You just write down for your week what you're going to eat for breakfast. It doesn't have to be complicated. I usually prepare about 3 or 4 meals a week for 7 days, and we will eat leftovers. We will eat some sandwiches. For breakfast this morning, we've been doing smoothie bowls, which is just frozen fruit, a little yogurt, and then we add chia seeds and nuts and unsweetened coconut and bananas to the top of that. Then for lunch, I had made some super green soup with chicken, which was just kale and spinach and chicken, a really basic recipe that I got out of a magazine, with some toast. And then for dinner, we had tacos last night. So eating doesn't have to be complicated to be healthy and good. It will save you a ton in medical bills. The other thing I want to talk about on here is called resale and Goodwill. Now, I used to have no choice. I had to go to Goodwill for just about everything. And it was fun because you do find kind of treasures there that you can't find in other places, and it kind of makes you different. And I like a bohemian lifestyle anyway, and I like a bohemian eclectic kind of look. So I don't mind using dishes and coffee cups from the 70s. I think they're kind of cool. I had to buy my clothes there for a long time, and my kids' clothes there for a long time. I don't have to do that anymore. I'm not raising kids, but I don't buy a lot either. The what I do though is like we juice, and I go through a juicer. Like I am the queen of breaking juicers. Juicers are anywhere from $30 to $100 a piece. You would be surprised at the people who get a juicer and then don't do it and take it to Goodwill. I've been able to find juicers at Goodwill on multiple occasions for under $10. So if you need something like that, coffee pots, juicers, cooking stuff especially, Goodwill has it. You wash it and it's like brand new. You know, don't be so proud that you can't go to Goodwill and get something. I would rather go to Goodwill and buy something than be broke and have debt, or put it on a credit card. My goodness. The resale shop, I take my clothes to the resale shop, and what I do is once I build up a credit, then I will buy something else I need. Like a lot of times I find things in there that are brand new, sunglasses, earrings, shoes that people have never even worn, purses. I'm on a no buy that stuff right now, but I allow myself to do it if I have a credit. My daughter, a lot of times she'll need new clothes, and I will let her go and use my credit to buy clothes. So I also use it to buy my daughter clothes. So those are just some tips for being resourceful and being on a budget, and I hope this helps you.